We send the fish down the transfer tube to get them from point A to point B. A being the picking deck up forward in the boat. B, which is the live immersion bleed tank. God. Yeah, that's great.
There we go.
Yeah!
Yeah. Good.
Typically, what's done is the fish are dropped onto the deck, and a live salmon, just freshly removed from a net, will bounce all over the deck and be bruising himself. Whereas if he's put in a tank of water to be live bled, one, you're putting the fish back in his natural environment. Two, and it helps initiate a clean flushing of the blood that's being pumped from the severed artery. Try and get them down into the immersion tank very quickly so that they'll bleed out more. This is one of my fish. Originated from the Gulkana River. River I named my boat after. Best day on the Copper River Delta for 2010. I can tell we're at this time of year we're catching both upriver and delta spawners, lower river fish. This is the way I like it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think we're probably going to have close to 300 in this set. They keep coming up this way. Usually we try and keep the sets down under 2 hours. If you just soak it for an hour, you can usually bring up about 98% of the fish alive, so that they can be live immersion bled. Wow.
Oh man.
Today is a good day. First step in our processing procedures is to sever the head, and we make a quick puncture wound in there and penetrate both sides and follow the collar up and we open up the cavity where the heart resides. I always like to flick it out of the way. In doing that, it severs the postcardinal artery in the salmon and provides for a clean exit point for the pressure bleeding cycle to be most efficient. So if you look really close, right down in here, you can see the kidney. Right down here is the backbone, and right there is the dorsal artery. And that's the entry point for this pipette. And you can insert it in there carefully, and then hit the go button to start the cycle. And there you go. Now at this point I can set the tail tensioning device, and it will hold that fish engaged into that pipette. And you can see all the blood coming out. Push the fish back, put the pipette down. I'll come in to make these cuts here. You can see all the various parts of the digestive system, liver and the eggs. You can actually see the color to them. That's evidence of a very well pressure bled salmon. I just have a passion to make every one of them perfect. Another thing that I'm going to make is a little spray bar that will just constantly rain water down on this, so it will help keep it continually rinsed and help minimize what I'm doing here right now by cleaning it off. And we also tag our salmon. These tags serve a couple purposes. They're used for marketing purposes to identify us, our brand, but we also have a serial number that we can trace back to the fishing period, the day, to the market that we sold it into. If this number ever is brought back to us for whatever reason, we can look it up and trace it back to, like I say, the day it was caught and where it went. This one just looks gorgeous. Let's see, all the way into the belly cavity. Then we send them down into the dressed product hole just by putting them in this little chute.